Ghosties and listeners, welcome to Shuuden Station. Here are your hosts, Denko and
Ruriko!
Toku Tuesday episode 2. Yay!
Yay!
Now we have BGM!
Yeah!
We are advancing the world, guys!
We have a few things to discuss before we get on to watching the episode and giving our thoughts. So, one of them is the issue about Tokime, I believe?
Yeah, basically, during the week, I decided to check out the manga bit, and I was surprised to find that the manga is actually way horny than the anime when it comes to Tokime, so enjoy this lovely censorship that should be on your screen right now. But yeah, if you wanna see actual Tokime nipples, go check out the manga.
Yes. That's where you can find a horny and not in the original Kamen Rider Doubles show. Just to know. And
Pretty much.
yes. So the other matter was, because we lost our recording a bit last week, we also forgot to mention something that we wanted to discuss. We wanted to talk about our thoughts on the weird alternate version of Fuuto that they've locked in, and what's going on with the possible villain of the week, which probably is
The Persona Fuuto, you may.
yes, the Shadow World.
Exactly.
Honestly, it looks more like Silent Hill than anything, but
I mean, without the mist, it's
Yeah.
not really Silent Hill, is it?
well, I mean, Persona 4 has a fog.
Depends on the game.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we're interested to see what's up with that and who's actually attacking, because I don't get the feeling it's Tokime, because she seems like she's trying to warn against it.
Yeah, like, it does seem like she's either being forced to do this, or she's definitely not the big bad.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to find a detective, she's trying to find help, or at least hasta va a get it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she was not a completely morally white character, but I still think she definitely is not the final boss. Also, there's another character that they have revealed. I think he's voiced by Shida Akira?
Huh.
Not sure. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely double check this
Yes.
after the recording. But yeah, I think that character is probably the final boss.
Okay. I mean, we are on the first case of the show, so I don't know about a final boss this early, but who knows? We shall see.
I mean, he could cameo.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, in Tactile W,
Yeah.
the final boss was present very, very early on.
True. Big thoughts. Alright, so
Big thing.
So, yesterday we watched the press conference for Kamen Rider Geats, and we'll talk about that a little bit.
We actually did do a recording, but the
was-
voices came out all fucked,
Yeah,
so
it was very bad. So I decided
yeah.
it wasn't worth salvaging, because I don't want to put you guys.
And I agree.
I don't want to put the viewers through last week again.
Basically, we're trying to be slightly less scuffed.
Yeah.
Also, I want to thank every one of our 40 views in our last video. I am very thankful. Thank you, everyone, for giving us a chance.
Yes.
Really, thank you.
So we watched the press conference, and we're definitely very positive toward Geats.
Yeah. I want to say that Kokoro-chan seems really cute in her role as Tsugumi.
Yes.
So I look forward to seeing it. I also really like the attitude and general mood maker vibes that the Tanuki rider
Tanuki.
has.
Yeah.
Yes. He's just like a very entertaining guy that really loves the role. So far I have a really good opinion on the actors. And
Yeah.
I have only faith on this writer. Like, even when
Yes.
he gets completely dunked on by Toei, he tends to do pretty well. So I look forward to this.
Yeah. I agree. Like, we had a lot of fun watching both X8 and 01, and I want to take a moment to thank you, Denko again, for making me actually watch X8, because I remember looking at that back in the day and going, no. And then I tried later and still was like, and then you came along.
Yes.
You're like, I want to watch it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
basically I
go
saw
with
the
you.
opening and the song next side was so cool that I decided I wanted to give it a try. And because she's the one that got me to watch Toku to begin with, I decided to drag her kicking and screaming to watch Excite
Yeah.
with me. And she ended up loving it, so You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just came up so small.
You have every right to be because you were like you watched me lose my mind.
Yes, I did. But yeah, it was a great show, so I have a lot of high expectations, but I know it's gonna be a very fun mess if it ends up being a mess. So yes.
So for Geats itself, like the main character looks snazzy as heck. Like nice drip, and the whole smart, tricky kind of personality definitely fits what he's supposed to be as a kitsune rider. And the rest of the cast looks great. Denko can admit that I was screaming about the cat girl. That was in fact part of the parts that got extremely loud. I was like, cat!
I mean, the character is cute, but I would say that Tsugumi speaks more to me because she's more like idol-like. And I really like her design because it's very simple. It has two monotone tones,
Yeah.
And I think that makes it look very elegant in a way. It looks very cute. Like, I like Poppy as a character, but her design, it bleaches my eyes, it destroys my retina.
Yeah. And you like pink, but it was still too much.
I like pink, but I don't like the yellow and the green. That one is kind of coarse.
I know. But yeah, Geats looks fun, and we'll probably be doing Toku Tuesday reactions to that when it starts in a month.
Yes, I look forward to that.
Yeah.
This only took 7 minutes. I think we can actually do a video march.
Okay. So, you're gonna show me.
Yes. Okay, so I've been looking at the Twitter for Fuuto Tantei, and there are some interesting merch that we have gotten, or I wanted to get, I guess. So I want to show them to our lovely Riko, and we are gonna get her honest reactions. So first, we're gonna begin with the simpler merch, the ones you will expect. We have here a wonderful shirt design.
Oh.
Right. It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like the colors, man.
Yeah, the palette is really good. In fact, it looks really fantastic, right?
Yeah. It's just a shame that Japanese shirts are not sized for Western people. But anyway.
Yeah, okay. You say it very nice, we like the colors. Second merch. we're gonna get this lovely figure of that Kamen Rider W.
Specifically Fuuto Tantei. Yeah.
It looks as nice as fuck.
Man, that scarf.
Look at that scarf, dude.
I've always loved how they did the scarf in a show. Like, I know it looked like kind of plasticky CGI in Kamen Rider Double, but I don't care. Like, it just speaks to me on a level.
Yeah. It has that coolness, It looks cool, and that's what matters. Well, you know what's also very much present in the original show? Slippers.
Oh,
We're gonna get sets of slippers. Team after the Rider W.
That's great. Yes.
Isn't it? Well, there are more Team things. We also have Philip's pendant, which actually looks way more detailed in the actual merch than it is in the design. Let's not mince words. We're also getting Shotaro's watch.
Very deep designed.
I mean, this is not the first and won't be the last overpriced Kamen Rider watch. And now, there are also these cute blushes, which, by the way, I want in my life.
Yes.
I want that Philip. Like, that confused Philip. It speaks to my soul.
And Shotaro with the smug look.
Isn't it? Yes. There is also a bit more merch. We have this cute Chibes.
Yeah, that is cute.
Yes. But be careful. If you buy Philip or Shotaro, you need to get the other one for the set.
Of course.
Like, they're posing. They are definitely meant to stand together.
Yeah, and this is Gashapon, so you can probably find them online later on. And just get both.
Oh no, my wallet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna get to some interesting merch. So, are you somebody who always dreamed to smell like a neat? Because you can get the Philip.
What? I've never understood perfume for like anime weeb stuff. Like, okay, real talk. As Denko knows, I can't smell. I've never been able to smell. So perfume on itself is already a mystery to me. But even so, what kind of sense would like?
I mean, in this particular case, I kind of get Shotaro, because I think Shotaro will definitely wear some like high class cologne because he wants to come he wants to come off as somebody like cool. So he will definitely wear something more high level. But Philip, I don't think Philip knows what the perfume is. And if he discovered one, he will make one himself.
Oh yeah.
Like he will just go into friends and make one himself. So
yes,
it is an interesting choice.
Yes.
But it's still not the most interesting merch. This is... so, my friend, are you somebody who ever dreamed I wanna marry that man? Because now you can get some fucking bridal merch. I honestly think this is the peak of marketing. Because this is not only for Yumeyoshis, this is also for the people that ship them, because then you can get like them together. They're also selling this art as like a poster, so yeah.
Okay, I want that.
Yeah, that will want as well. And that was our journey to this beautiful merch, and I love every one of them, by the way.
Yes, yes. But I will say this is not the first time we've had like jewelry or accessories like this that are explicitly, very obviously ship bait kind of merch, because we've had actual real rings.
Also?
Representing
us? It has to be us, right?
I'm pretty sure there was a build one that was like, Banjo and Sento.
Ah, yeah. I was going through my mind, and my mind went for like the KJ show, but really pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll have to look up a picture for that later. And yeah, but this is not the first time. But this is
I hope it's not the last time either.
No, but for anyone who is still kind of new to all this, expect lots of gay in the show. Okay,
like
you can look at, like you don't have to take it that way, but there's lots of very men getting very close, and it's easy to look at it that way.
If in editing you're not putting that scene of Aang and Eiji rolling in the beach after a fight, I don't know what you're doing with your life, because that has to be what's right now behind us. I will have known us otherwise. But yes, that was the merch I wanted to show you, and yeah. I'm glad that we made it in time. Now let's actually go watch the show.
Yeah!
So yes, we will be back after watching the show. Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, so we are back, and I am very happy to say that this episode was great.
Yeah.
I think I'm even more hyped this episode because we actually got the henshin for W, and it was, oh my god, it was so good.
Yes, like the attention to detail in replicating it was like, what?
I know, it's so good. Like, you can tell the studio guys are fans of the original material, because it's all the small things that keep the style. Like, I'm pretty sure that they use some of the BGM from the show, or at least very similar ones at certain points.
It definitely has the same vibe.
Yeah, and I really love it at the beginning to see the word from W, because it is a thing that W did a lot. If anyone watching this hasn't actually watched the original show, is that during a case you will have the intro screen that will be a board with every important character for the arc classified in what they do and what if they were suspects, if they were related or something like that. Like if you were investigating a proper case. And the fact that they began with that was just really nice. I mean, honestly, this show just gave me so much like nostalgia for W. It's great. The opening was very lovely, very visually interesting. I think it's really cute. It did kind of spoil that Kim is gonna become a good girl, but at the end of the day, we kind of suspected that from the beginning.
Yeah, honestly, the merge we showed.
Okay, sorry.
At the beginning, when we talked about the merge, the fact that it was, Philip, Shotaro, and Tokime kind of tells you that she's gonna stick around anyway.
I mean, I look forward to that because at the end, in the ending, spoiler. Yeah. In the ending, there was a really cute scene where Philip was walking and she was carrying the book. So I kind of look forward to seeing that interaction because they haven't actually gotten to speak yet in the show. But if she becomes like a cute part of the agency, I will still kind of look forward to it. I think she was really cute this episode. Her moments of being kind of her hair, like, am I a dopant? were really cute, I think. Honestly, I think this episode I like her more. Like, I like seeing more of her personality more than Hera's, you know? It is pretty nice. I like the fan service in this episode way more than the one in the first episode, actually.
Yeah, it was less overwhelming and still, you know, enough to make you go, oh, nice. But not stop.
Yeah, like, I think one really good scene is enough than having to see her all the time.
Yeah. So, now for our reactions to some level of the mysteries being resolved. So, first thing to say, we now know the overarching mystery is just who is Tokime, and what is her what is her Gaia memory. But
I think it's very interesting that her memory is broken, but it can sense other memories. I think that's gonna be not only like a good excuse to keep her around, but also that's a very interesting thing because it makes you think, which Gaia memory could do that?
Yeah.
Because technically we already saw all of them. So which one could do that? That's very interesting. And again, it also makes me wonder, where did she get the name Tokime then if she doesn't have a memory?
That's true. Like, we don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Yes. We also had a theory while watching that the Yakuza boss was gonna be the dopant. And suddenly the answer was way more boring. I kind of prefer the Yakuza boss to have been the dopant.
Yeah, like, when it comes to a mystery, I like being surprised. But at the same time, the actual solution should have some level of foreshadowing, or at least the character is present and makes some kind of impact on you as you go unravel the mystery. The only character in the Yakuza, like the Tachikawa family or whatever it was, the only one that made any impression was the boss. Like, you tell me that this other guy has a name, and I'm gonna tell you I don't think I heard that the first episode, so I can't say that I had any impression of the guy. But suddenly, oh, that one's the
He had such a generic design too. Like, it's not like he had a design that kind of like caught your attention. I think they just want to keep the Yakuza boss around a bit longer, which is fine, but I think they would have found a more interesting aspect, really.
Yeah. But, anyway.
While not meant as a mystery, I will admit that when this character named Akira appeared, it was a bit of a mystery for myself because I didn't remember who he was.
Oh, yeah.
And when I decided to look it up, because I was like, he has to be in W. I look at it, and I'm sure that you're gonna put the picture into screen, Ruriko, and this is not the same guy. This is not the same guy. I know the anime and everything, but dude, that's a glow up.
Yeah, like, what? But, like, okay, it's just more KBOs, just this was not easily recognizable, unlike the ones from first episode. That's fine. You gotta make it look
that's
anime.
fine. Indeed, I look forward to Terui properly appearing, by the way. Like, now we actually saw what he looked like in the opening, so yay.
I can't wait for him to show up and say, don't ask me questions.
Of course. If he doesn't, that's the fake Terui.
Yeah, exactly. That's fake. Okay, well. So, we
Any
now
other
know
comments?
the dopant. So the dopant was the random subordinate dude.
How interesting.
Yeah. And I have to admit, when you explained to me that he's using the Gaia memory, and it's gotten to the point where it's literally forcing them to become a cannibal. Like, he's so hungry and so driven like this. I think it's time to throw away the Gaia memory.
I mean, let's just say that the Gaia memory had a very intentional drug parallel.
Yes,
like very intentional.
Think about the fact that the monsters are called dopants.
Yeah. Also, I just don't want to end this without talking about the ending, because the ending of Shotaro Philip just dancing is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we were
and
like,
especially at the end, but they're just out of sync because that's beautiful.
Yeah, like, we were just making all kinds of noise all throughout the ending. We were like, oh my god!
Yes.
They're so cute, or dummies.
Yes, honestly, Philip was just adorable this episode. He has so many like good close-ups.
I think I was squealing every time that they did their cute close-up.
You go down me like this. Yes, I am, in fact, a Philip simp. I will own it. He's best boy.
Like, that's the funny thing is that I tend to favor Shotaro because to me he's very cute. Like, Philip is also cute, but
He's
like,
very cute.
our preferences are a little different, which is honestly the greatness of our friendship. You know? We can agree,
Yes,
but
yes.
also, like, we're not completely the same. But that's why we are
Yes,
partners,
yes.
right?
Aibo!
Eyeball! So, I think that's all that needs to be said.
Yes, I think so.
Yes. So, it's time for us to sign off. This has been Ruriko and
Denko-san!
signing off. See you next week.
Bye bye! See you next week!